artists paid their due.
Oh man.
They were not just lodgers.
Let's see if I can find a good picture of them. You do it every year, except last year. I missed last year. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. I can't find them. I had two of them, but here was the Jack Frost. I had Jack Frost and Jack or Pyro Jack.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love it, man.
Have you ever checked out that indie pumpkin themed game where you could carve them and join online lobbies? I forget what it was called, but it had some pretty neat designs.
It's an online pumpkin carving game.
I'm totally blanking out the name right now.
It sounds cool.
I haven't seen it in a hot minute. I think it's on Steam.
Okay. Oh man, now I'm reminded of Pumpkin Jack. That game was such a blow up.
Is that the Game Boy one you play through?
No. Pumpkin Jack is a 3D platformer. You might like. It wasn't a bad game, but boy, it could have been a lot better. This one right here.
What's the worst one you've played?
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I totally thought of Jack Frost as in as a PO film, and I'm like, wow, Atlas sure has fallen off grace, huh? No, this actually rings some bells now.
Right.
I remember seeing this. Kind of had some Overlord vibes going on with the graphics.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of which, I should probably play through 2 again sometime. I miss that series, man. I really do.
So is it just like a case of the developers got ate up by someone bigger, or what happened with that?
So remember when we tried playing through Fellowship of Evil?
Right.
Do you remember that blow up?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's been a while.
Needless to say, even if you could play through that game, it was just considered like a soulless Diablo ripoff. Not even managing to uphold the previous entrances' standards of humor. So, after that, the devs just rage quit. Like, they made an announcement that they're going back to racing games because Codemasters own the IP.
That is very sad, but I do like racing games. What do you know? What racing games they would go to develop?
What the heck do they own? Was it Dirt Rally?
Wow. Okay, you know what? I would feel bad, but those games are like really popular, so at least they made some good money off of it.
Let me fact check so I don't spouse bullshit here. Oh, by the way, EA owns them now.
Oh, well.
So that explains why the mobile game came about. Anyway, they are responsible for Colin McRae Rally and Dirt, F1 Series, and Grid.
Grid, I love Grid. Well, you know. Oh man, well, I don't know how much of that money they actually see thanks to good old EA.
Probably chump change. You know what? For better or worse, it's best if they stay dead.
Is true.
It's painful enough that Overlord and Dungeon Keeper and what else? Oh, Command and Conquer also had like a shitty mobile tie-in, didn't it?
I think it did. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, at that point, don't bother. sure it's taking a lot to load into.
It is, isn't it?
Thanks to you guys, I've managed to fall down the Tommy Tallarico rabbit hole.
Oh boy, he's something, ain't he?
I am about 2/3 into the Amico dissection currently, and boy, let me tell you, I have not seen a scam this big since Shut Up and Jam Gaiden 2.
Oh God. Now, in all fairness, was Shut Up and Jam Gaiden 2 truly a scam, or just, I don't know. I like to imagine it was more of just a bad outcome. They didn't mean to scam everybody. I could be wrong.
From the memories of reading one of the devs' memoirs,
In the center of this, we shall cut into the
I think it was a case of both, because it was mostly the kind of development that was too overambitious, and he kept piling on new ideas. And later on, he was demanding way too much from the Kickstarter community.
Forward, warriors, and fear not pain or death.
There we go. We need those
I'll follow when I reinforce.
vintage visuals for the optimal frame rate experience. Yeah, we're only like
I just watched our guy in that ghost truck right up there.
4 or 5 missions off. That's not a whole lot.
Well, we've done most of these missions twice, so I mean, you know, I wouldn't jump the gun on that yet.
You know, some games pad the game time through grinding. Some just have you replay the same level more than once for very arbitrary reasons.
Did an enemy not spawn?
Not sure. There's not a whole lot going on right now.
No. Oh, okay. Here it is. Through here. I thought we spent a lot more time here last time we did this episode or this stage.
Thing is, I can't really see you right now anywhere.
Did we didn't disconnect?
Where are you currently on the map?
I'm in the what is this place called? The tunnel that opened up with all our other elite.
Oh, maybe you
fighters.
just went ahead.
Yeah, I was following these guys.
Because most of the NPCs are just chilling by the door now. Uh-oh.
They are driving.
We totally DC'd, by the way.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what happened. I'm like sitting here riding in the NPC, like they're driving me.
At this point, you would have immediately either teleported me or the other way around. So that's
Oh yes.
that's
I
interesting.
love this game.
Me too, man. Me too.
Alright, I backed out. Just invite me whenever we are ready to try once more.
Gotcha. Let me just go back to the lobby. Yeah, what's up, Zophie? You know, I actually listened to an interview with the Arby and the Chief creator a while back on the official podcast, and boy, did he get shafted by Machinima. Just straight up kicked out of ownership, basically, until they ran into the ground. Anyway, since you inviting in Frosty, old pal?
Gotcha. I hate that I have to accept these through the Windows game bar. Okay, this is attempt number 4 on this stage. We had the first attempt, and then last time we played it crashed. We tried once more. It crashed earlier, desynced us, and this will be
so
number 4.
far, this is the most cursed of the maps. They call it a quarantine zone because
very much
they quarantine you from preventing moving on. Gotcha. So how's the progress on extracting those Halo assets coming on? You know, one of my favorite parts of that Tommy Tallarico analysis so far is when we went on a podcast with a 14-year-old just because he talked a little bit of shit on the system.
Yeah, he had like no YouTube subs or anything.
That man sure is something. Like, on one hand, I have to give him credit. He has plenty of charisma to be able to pull up a team of such big names for an underdog project. But on the other hand, brother, he's a sleazy one.
Fear not pain or death. Go, officer. I'll
There he
follow when
is.
reinforcements arrive.
There's my compadre.
That's me. Sorry, I was in DM. Got in touch with an old friend I haven't talked to in a long time.
Hop on the Spectre, bro.
You know what? I'll get on the Spectre. Actually, let's kill this thing. Man, we're just, I think we're just a few weeks out from the new Warhammer game. I'm pretty excited. Old Gun, I think it's called, the new shooter game. I hope
Oh
it's
yeah, that one looks interesting. Because it's got those grainy visuals.
good. Yeah.
Very reminiscent of Proteus, actually,
Yeah.
in many ways.
Hopefully it doesn't do the Proteus thing where it's a 10 out of 10 game until the last act where the just falls apart completely.
Yeah, it felt like an unfinished product
It
at
really
that
did.
point. It's kind of like they quite didn't know how to end it on. So they just spliced together that level as an afterthought.
I gotta get your chat pulled up here after we clear this area out too. I should have pulled it up
So
earlier.
what's been your biggest hurdle so far to overcome, Zophie? What's like been the one gripe you have in the entire learning process?
Commander, we found a with the enemy. Keep moving.
I'm out of ammo. I need to find a gun or something. There we go.
In case you're wondering, there will be a follow-up to MDK. I am going to get through the second game sometime soon.
MDK is such a mess, man. In a
It
good
truly
way,
is.
respectfully a mess.
I am still genuinely amazed that it could run without much difficulty until the final cutscene played, which it had the American McGee's Alice problem where it opens up a separate window. So for the life of me, I could not caption it.
Oh man.
I mean, probably with display monitor I could have gotten something going, but that one is a little messy.
Let me tell you, if that's causing problems, you're gonna love Invisible War when you finally get to it.
Yeah, you good old sequel woes.
It's been a while since I played that game, but if I remember, every stage opens up in a new window.
Oh boy. Time to become a master of display capture.
I use display capture a lot. It's not too bad. A lot of people get blown up for having things like show up on Twitch they don't want to, but whatever, dude. I don't have anything on this.
If it runs full screen, then it's not a biggie.
We're missing something. We must have not killed somebody back here at the start.
Yeah.
It's extra jittery today. I feel like it's trying to disconnect us again. I sent you a clip I made. I don't know if you've seen it that night or not, but did you see what like super bouncing and stuff was all about in this game?
Yeah, it's kind of insane what this game lets you do.
So you can't actually normally do it in this game. Well, you could at launch, but eventually they updated it, and they took the tick rate from 30 to 60. And when they did that, unfortunately, it broke. Well, you can still super bounce, but it's a lot harder. But the community put a patch together to set the tick rate to 30, which I don't have enabled right now, so we're not going to desync because of that. But there it is. It shot at us. It's over here.
One guy.
Oh, it's that Wraith. Oh, God. I wasted all our rockets, too. Oh, this is going to be a good one.
One Wraith which is conveniently far away from us.
I'm about to put 100 rounds of energy into this thing.
If it works. The Spectre is not having a good time over here.
Actually, let me get to a safe spot and pull your chat up here.
I just killed one of the friendlies by flipping over the Spectre. Can I... Is this operable? Yes, it is.
Let me get this pulled up. There we go. Alright, Sean, when are you hopping on Star Rail with me in Smash? Don't give me that.
You know, I'd have to move that goalpost by like 100 yards, at least.
Buddy, the Fortnite arc already proved neither one of us have a goalpost to move anymore.
What you mean to say is neither of us have a moral backbone.
Not even a bit.
Promises to never play a gacha again. Meanwhile...
Hey, in my defense, it wasn't just gacha games. It was specifically Genshin because I played it heavy for like the first week and grew to hate it immediately.
I keep hearing that Honkai gets better treatment from MiHoYo than Genshin.
Which I haven't played that one. Is that like the weird action adventure game? No, that's Punishing Great Raven. I don't know what Honkai is. I know it's like the same thing as Star Rail, like series-wise.
Well,
like,
yeah, I mean Star Rail.
Oh, well, there's a Honkai Third Impact too. So like,
Yeah, I should have probably been a little more clear than that. Because yeah, I keep forgetting that they actually did start out with Honkai first. Before
Let me see if I can find something
Genshin became
I
a
don't
thing.
think we're actually hitting that thing.
Nope. Wish we had more rockets or
Yeah.
something of bigger caliber.
Give me this carbine. If you see an ally, you can switch weapons with them as long as you have ammo in your gun.
This is a very interesting softlock situation that we've found ourselves in. Can we even damage this thing with anything?
You can. It's just gonna be tough. If I wonder if I had a weapon with a long enough scope, I could just sword fly over there and kill him. Then I have to jump off the edge. But
Well, it's just what I did.
let me look around here, see if there's something with like even slightly farther range than this carbine, because I need the cursor to turn red.
Yeah, what I mean about Honkai getting the longer end of the stick Apparently, in Star Rail, you can actually alter the properties of items you can equip easily,
Yeah, yeah.
which is not a thing in Genshin.
Really?
You
Oh, man.
essentially, if you want to have a specific kit with the modifiers that you want, you just have to grind the item and hope the RNG is in your favor.
Oh man, that's rough.
So yeah, if you want your character to have a optimal setting that say increases their DPS, yeah, have fun sitting in that dungeon, and hopefully you have enough means to restore your resin.
Oh, is that the energy of that game? It's been so long since I played. I really
Yes,
don't remember.
and another fun fact in Star Rail, they give you 180 as opposed to 160, and most places in Genshin require like 30. So Star Rail
Oh,
technically
man.
has enough to have you deplete all of your stock. Genshin openly teases you by leaving you with some
That's crazy, man. Like
left.
the basic. They're not really dungeons. Oh, actually, there are dungeons. Oh, I got it. I can get it. I got it.
I really have to pay attention to my shooting here.
So the dungeons you can do in Star Rail don't even cost energy. You can just do them all day.
Wow.
But there are paid things to do to get like relics and stuff. But the main gameplay loop, you can just play it all day as long as you're strong enough to beat it.
How is the pool system in that game?
I'll get him. Ah! It's about as, I don't want to say good. It's about as bad as any other one. They do have, well, he killed me.
Are the rates about the same as in Genshin, where you have to rely on the pity system for the most part to carry you in terms of
I'm
five-star
gonna say
characters?
there's probably not as bad because I haven't spent a single dime on it. I don't plan on it, but just with the free rolls it's given me, I've got like almost all the top tier units already.
Are
The only one
there a
I'm
lot of
missing is
characters
Clara.
so far?
No, there's like 20 something characters, not that many. And the game gives you a bunch of them through the story.
Gotcha. Apparently the
No, but-
beginner's banner is very generous.
Yeah, that's how I got like the best healer unit from it. Well, what makes it so nice is you get like 3 or 4 pulls from it, and it's at a discount. So instead of paying 10 tickets, you only pay 8.
No shit.
I think we might be soft logged. I'm looking for a weapon or anything, but
Well, the most I have is this ghost, which I don't know if I can even target
no,
the right from here.
the wall is a little too high. But it's a cool game. I'll definitely enjoy it until it hits the point where if you're not paying and wailing to get the #1 units, then you know. That's why I don't feel bad about dropping gacha games, because I don't put money into them. Alternatively, that's why I still play DX2, because I did put money into that game and feel obligated to keep playing it, even though I'm sick of it.
Brother, you sure put yourself in the bind there.
I did, but hey, yeah, I always the cope is. Oh, actually, those are look like they're hidden. It's just gonna be a rough one. My cope is every dime I put into DX2 went into funding the next SMT or Persona game.
Probably Persona.
Fair enough, man. I like Persona a lot still, so.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's the
Not
ticket
a-
we needed.
Not a fan of Atlas being Atlas after last night. They announced this.
The most slow-paced shmup in existence, right here.
I'm at the door and it's still not opening though.
Uh-oh.
We're missing something still. Nope, there it goes, there it goes. We're good. I should be able to hit a checkpoint and just bring you over here.
To this day, at the very least, I can tell myself that I did not spend a single dime on Genshin.
true. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How much money did you spend on Overwatch loot boxes?
Everything I had was also through in-game currency.
Good, good. I never bought. I'm glad
Which-
I didn't like Overwatch enough to do this. I probably would have actually bought some.
See, with Fortnite, I at least got my money's worth. So I will never feel bad about giving him Epic money. But at this
But
point,
you did give Epic money.
at this point, if I knew in advance what Blizzard would become later on, I would have probably felt absolutely miserable with the idea of having given them my hard-earned cash.
I don't know. I think even at their worst, Blizzard is still substantially less bad than Mr. Tim Sweeney.
Well, going by that logic, all corpos.
I'm sending you a squad of my most experienced warriors, officer. Do not squander their talent.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's like a cut above the rest. There's kind of like a huge power gap between Epic and a lot of these other companies.
I mean, I will give them shit for shafting
Good
a
old
wheel.
Timothy Tencent.
Hey man, that Genshin money ain't something to throw around casually.
That's still the #1 like highest grossing MOBA game, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. And
That's crazy.
honestly, I can't blame them because out of all the fucking gachas, that one has like the most gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to Frenzy about. He played it for a while too. I was like, man, this really is like Breath of the Wild. And then it reminded me very quickly, I don't actually like Breath of the Wild, so I quit playing it. Did we desync again? I'm fighting this boss thing over here. Or it's not a boss, but these guys with the shields.
Wow,
don't
we actually
see-
did.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Hang on, what if I pick the last checkpoint?
Whoa!
There we go. Somehow that shit brought you back. Huh.
There you are. Weird.
Yeah, how come it... Huh. What a great online experience, wouldn't you agree, my good sir?
Excellent. Reminder that Microsoft is in fact a multi-million-dollar corporation. And I would argue that this is their best IP. Well, maybe not their best. I'm not gonna say their best. I'd say it's their most popular IP.
Most recognizable for sure.
It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's very biased. Personally, I think Gears of War is their best franchise, but hey, man, there's no denying the power of Halo. I wish Gears 1 and 2 and 3 were on PC, but
Well,
well, 1 is with the remake, which is a really good remake, but you can't play 2 or 3 on here, and it's only on the Windows 10 store, and I ain't paying for that.
hey, at least you're getting a Gears of War movie with Dave Bautista.
Is that true?
I think it is.
Dude, that's awesome. He was actually a character you could get in one of the other games. I guess he really likes Gears of War. That's awesome. Gears is a great. I mean, okay, there's no denying that. I seen that. I seen you fall. I'm gonna spawn you back. There's no denying the quality's definitely dipped in the last 2 games, but I mean,
It's always so.
I think they're still.
It's always
What's
so
up?
endearing to see a celebrity get so excited about a video game.
It is. It's like they really are normal people. Some of them really are normal people.
Or at least they put a good pretense.
Yeah, yeah. I'm very excited for
What's up,
Henry
Rodin?
Cavill's new show.
Those are some very good emotes.
Who's the one on the right? It looks like Richter, but let me click it. Oh, that is definitely not Richter. I mean, you can see how I see that though, right? It looks like he's got the brown hair
Yeah.
and the He-Man like tiara crown thing.
It is a very good edit of it, though.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Henry Cavill, I was so disappointed when I learned that the Warhammer-based show that was like so hyped up was just him reading out lore.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know about that for a good while.
Oh yeah.
Because
dude,
they didn't make it obvious at first.
That's why he's so excited about it. He just gets to like do what he's gonna do anyway and get paid for it.
I mean, can't blame him.
Oh no.
I would take that up any time of the day with, like, I don't know, Ultima or just D&D in general.
I gotta get in on Ultima soon. I was watching a video. It was how wizardry inspired your favorite game, and a lot of Ultima talk was in on there too, and it looks really fun.
Yeah, me too, man. There's just a lot of ground to cover when I'll be playing through Underworld, lore-wise. I used to be really big on it and just reading up synopsis of the games for the main series and like all the other extended lore that the multiplayer games try to add on top of it.
Right. After Underworld, you are going to be doing a full playthrough of an Ultima Online private server, right? All content, all in-game content?
100%. I still would like to revisit that old server I played on, especially since it's still online. Like, people still log in there, even though at this point I don't recognize any of the names attached to it.
Oh, that was actually going to be my next question.
Most of the players I would probably recognize at this point was my old guildmates and mod team. But
Now,
even
obviously-
among the owners of the server, there was not a single username that clicked a memory in my head.
Dang.
So yeah, apparently things have really changed since those years of my departure.
You don't have to dox yourself on stream, obviously, but was Shunt still your moniker when you were playing that?
Oh no.
server?
That was an RP server, so
Oh.
you had to make up a character and roll with it.
Ah, okay. So I was curious if like you went in using your Shunt handle, if someone would like, oh hey, you remember me from 30 years ago?
Well, that was my moniker on the casual community side.
Right.
So people knew me by that handle. It's just that in game, you know, we're basically playing out your little fantasy.
That's great.
I like to think I was one of the progenitors of like really getting in character and trying to play it up, because it really depended on a player-to-player basis, just how involved you were in. As long as you followed the basic guidelines and didn't go off topic and avoided casual internet lingo, you were good to go. But some people, man, they really went deeper into that RP aspect. One of the more interesting features that Ultima Online allowed you to do was you could write a short character summary, which you could access through a command. And some players would just go on entire paragraphs describing their visual appearance and their backstory. So you could easily waste, like, I don't know, 15 minutes going through someone's profile.
That's great. It's like the when you create a character in Morrowind. Did you ever write in a background character for your character?
Say again?
In Morrowind, did you ever write a whole paragraph for your character in that game?
I used to do that in the Black Isle Studios game, so Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale,
Right.
they let you do that. I'm not gonna lie, when I was playing through Icewind Dale recently, I had a little bit of a headcanon set up for my party. So you know how my main party leader was like a Dark Knight dude,
Right.
and the DPS was a half-orc, close to troglodyte levels of intellect barbarian.
Right.
So basically my backstory for that was that this guy took on this half-orc when he was a prisoner and a gladiator, and he won a bout with him, and the half-orc understood the alpha superiority of his human opponent, so he decided to follow him from now on, and basically acknowledge that he is superior to him in that regard.
That's great. His whole, what, one int he had?
Yep.
Perhaps two.
My party was nothing but opportunists, essentially. Opportunists and maybe not so mentally stable individuals, like the half-orc.
It's fine. We need more orcs, man. Like we were talking about yesterday. There's a lot of anti-orc propaganda anymore.
Yeah, man, the more I play through Warcraft 2, the more I embrace the greenskin superiority. One of my favorite twists when I was playing through the expansion pack Alliance campaign is that later on you actually get to switch sides and play for the Horde.
How did you enjoy it, by the way? Like as overall, I don't know if I ever even talked to you about it yet.
So I still have to go through the Horde campaign. I'm currently on mission 3. Another 12. It's very good. Like, if you're looking for a more difficult experience, then this is definitely an upgrade from the vanilla campaigns, where you don't really feel a difficulty curve until the final 2 missions
Right.
of the original runs. And even then, compared to what awaits you in the expansion pack, that's like baby's first somewhat challenging level.
Right.
You thought one AI opponent relentlessly sending units against you was already a pain in the ass. Wait until you have to deal with 3 camps at once.
And then you get to move on to Warcraft 3 Reforged very soon.
Well, South is trying to get... not South, Slav is trying to gaslight me into thinking that they patched it into being quote-unquote good. But somehow, I have my doubts.
They did. I don't know. I didn't buy it, so I don't know how the current state is. But they did patch it a lot. Whether it's worth like the 10 or 20 bucks they want for it, though, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, if anything, I would have preferred to obtain that with a discount, thank you. So I don't feel about paying full price for a potentially subpar product.
There we go.
But yeah, that mission where you get to play as a Horde clan is pretty cool, because you just go through your Alliance campaign casually as you would, and suddenly after you win a particular mission, it cuts to the Horde debriefing screen where they present you with the objective of basically helping a clan defeat all
You gotta stay alive.
opposition.
We
So
haven't checkpointed in a while.
so they can obtain superiority. And then the dude is like, do not be surprised, human. After all, strength is all that matters within the Horde. And to me, that is like the perfect summary of the orc mentality.
They're doing it, man. I actually think Warcraft orcs are probably like my favorite orcs. Like I know everybody talks
I am...
what are they called? I can't. My brain's
Warhammer?
The Warhammer orcs. Yeah, they're cool, but Warcraft orcs are better.
I would say the Warhammer ones are just like, at least from the fantasy settings, they're kind of like Horde, but crack levels of deranged and bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
But the 4K orcs, they have the twist of, hey, we have high-level technology on our side. What if orcs, but with obscenely big guns?
Man, I don't really know too much about 4K or 40K, but I am excited to play that new Space Marine game just because I think third-person shooter. So.
Oh, I would actually love
Definitely
to play the original Space Marine. I do own it on Steam.
Oh yeah, if you got it, you may as well. I played it on Xbox way long ago. It was a cool game.
Even if you're not balls deep into Warhammer, just casually reading through 40k lore is an experience. They really want you to feel miserable. On all levels.
Yeah, that's another thing about 40k. Maybe it's just where I'm lazy or like not super already involved in it. But the lore just seems kind of all over the place, trying to figure out, you know, where to start, where to go, what to read. It's like trying to get into comics in this day and age. Behind you, behind you, behind you. I'm stuck on the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find yourself a good vantage point, because you have to... It's the age of dilemma of you try to read an article, and then it requires you to read another 10 articles just to understand the other nuances referenced. But once you get past the couple of few hurdles tossed at you, I think that you can get a good understanding of what happens in the universe.
Right.
Basically, the gist I get from the human empire is that they have a dead emperor who is their top dog and most cherished hero, but he's long dead. And the problem with that is he was like the one person holding everything together, like a Roman emperor, preventing the empire from collapsing. So they basically have to put up the facade. You know, he's technically undead, but still alive and conscious in order to bless us with his holy grace or whatever. Otherwise, everything would go to shit for them.
I think we got him.
And then you have the Tau, which are basically space communists, so nothing good is coming from those fellas.
Oh, wow, I just got one shot. Be careful.
I just did 2 with a shotty. You know, I love me some powerful shotguns, but maybe not on the receiving end.
I think I went the wrong way.
I don't know why, but the idea of the Arbiter just holding up a Glock and shooting the Flood puts a smile on my face. Especially with those weird, lanky hands of his.
Whoa.
I think we hit a good checkpoint because, for all intended purposes, most of the enemies are already dead.
Yeah, I didn't even see we hit one, to be honest with you.
Just be careful of that shotgun dude.
I got a sword ready for him now. Actually, I got grenades. I wish I could go back in time and like shake my young man's hand self for having the patience to play this on Legendary.
Remember, when we were younger, first of all, we didn't know any better. Second of all, we had way much time on our hands.
That is true.
Nowadays, it's like, come on, game, I have many more to get through. Don't waste my time. I hate to say it about becoming a working man builds this kind of practical non-nonsense attitude.
It does to some extent. I'm pretty lenient with RPGs. That's kind of all I was playing when I was slaving away. But with other games, I do not have that kind of leniency with it. I think we killed it.
In my case, it's especially on, given I've find myself caught in a strategy game fix. Like after Warcraft 2, I'll probably lay them off for a while and focus on Persona 4.
Right.
But after that, I don't know, maybe I'll revisit the original XCOM.
Oh man, I watched someone play the original XCOM with Iron Man. That was my stomach was turning just watching it. The game looks hard.
It is. I mean, even the new one doesn't pull any punches if you play on the harder difficulty level. I remember doing like an initial casual run, and after maybe like a couple of weeks game time, the game was just outright kicking my ass with those high tier level aliens, and I'm like, I don't have the means to actually defend myself.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of game where you can just actually make an unwinnable save point at some, turn of events.
Well, that's the beauty of it. That's actually what attracts the player base, just the challenge level.
I can definitely see the appeal, but as someone who's bad at those games, I'm like, I don't know about that. I tried the not XCOM Mario game. I couldn't even finish that.
Does it also have XCOM levels of accuracy?
Oh, absolutely. They're the kind of games I like to watch but not play.
The fact that that crossover still came about and in that format just boggles my mind.
Yeah, I can't speak, on like how it compares to other XCOM games, but as its own game, it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The story was stupid, but hey, you know what? Who cares, man?
I mean, that's like if you crossed over Sonic with Angry Birds and turned it into a first-person shooter. Please don't steal my idea, Sega.
They're already on it. It's not like they have any original ideas left for Sonic anymore, anyway.
Hey, now you're gonna get those Sonic fans riled up.
I live.
They
for
sure
it.
love their
love
latest
that game.
entry.
I do anything I can to make Sonic fans mad. I believe in real platformer supremacy, aka Super Mario World clears all Sonic games hands down. I don't think anybody would fight me on that either.
I still find it incredibly amusing. Besides me just dying to a flood piloting bike, I still find it incredibly amusing that the best things of Sonic to come out as of late were the movies.
Did you actually like those movies?
For what they are, I think they were fine.
Fair enough. I guess that's why I just genuinely don't like Sonic. I just couldn't even really enjoy the movies.
Although, to be fair, Jim Carrey kind of carries the second one a lot. He alone was worth tuning in for.
Oh, yeah, God, disconnected.
I'm telling you guys, this is a cursed map. It just doesn't want to be completed. Quarantine, so this one should have been called Regret.
Oh, man. This game is like that feeling you get when you chew on aluminum foil. Actually, no, it's more like the feeling of a nail file to your front teeth.
You know, I've been on some pretty low points in my life, but I have never contemplated the idea of chewing on aluminum foil. Mayhaps this game will be the turning point.
I'm just letting you know, Sean, we are not beating this game today. There's a lot left. We are not going to beat Quarantine Zone today at that. If you upload this one to YouTube, I hope you're editing it and cutting down all the fat.
Oh no, they're gonna have to suffer along with us.
Nobody should have to suffer like this. This is the least fun I've had playing video games since probably Halo CE back in February.
That bad, huh?
You know, at least Halo had some bad levels, but it didn't disconnect and crash on us.
I'm amazed how different the experience is.
And honestly,
Well,
CE
you go from
really
one game
wasn't...
to another.
The only bad thing about CE was the library, but God, was it bad. It was bad.
Yeah, but the lobby was stable throughout the entire session. That's what's...
Oh, yeah.
That's what's puzzling to me. Like, did they just genuinely throw the old netcode down the gutter and remade it from scratch? What's the problem here?
Your guess is as good as mine. I want to try and speedrun the stage. You know, I'm kind of worried, because if you remember, that crash we just had was kind of right around where we crashed last time before we quit.
If we manage to complete this level, I am adding that to the list of personal accomplishments.
I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. I will say this, I'm definitely rethinking my love for this series, like in its entirety after this last two sessions we've had. Was Halo ever actually good at all?
I just want you to know, my friend, you're welcome.
I was talking about it with like my IRL friends, and they're like, "Yeah, man, Halo's still awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the same dudes I played it with like growing up. Like, if only you guys really knew how bad things are."
They must have missed out on the free acquisition.
Well, I think if a lot of it too was they played it on Xbox, and it actually like works on Xbox. Right, just taken care of. I made sure to get that going immediately.
You good old PC port superiority.
Some master race, am I right?
Yep. Thank you, Phil Spencer.
I'm so thankful that their Active Blizzard thing got blocked.
Oh yeah, I mean... with this level of quality, it's one thing, but them actually becoming a superpower in the market, I'm not all up for it.
No, and I'm thankful that, I mean, let's be real, Bethesda doesn't have any quality control as it is, so we're not missing out on anything there. Bethesda games exist for me, people, well, not people like me. Bethesda exists for people like Nexus mod creators exist for.
Heck, even Todd Howard acknowledges it, so...
Behind you.
For a moment I didn't see you in the playlist menu and I was deeply afraid.
It's just a matter of time, bro.
I was carefully watching this AI, the teabagging thin air.
I seen that on the Spectre.
Yeah, and I was like, who is this gamer? I can't wait for AI to advance to a point where
Oh, yes, I got it.
the algorithm will mimic player behavior. And you will fight a boss, and once it defeats you, you'll get teabagged.
Well, I don't know if you've seen my clip from my Final Fantasy 15 playthrough,
I
but we're
have.
already there.
I have. And the future could not look any more brighter.
Man, people have, it's not totally related, but it kind of is. It's the Chat GPT. People have been trying to implement that into RuneScape mods, and dude, it's kind of scary. Like, it's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like Skynet levels of scary, but it is going to make it harder for Jagex to actually bust bots now. Because they'll be able to hold, like, genuine conversations. And at what point will a mod team look at somebody and be like, well, that's not a real person, that's an AI. And then the first instance of it being a real person that just happens to talk a little strange, that's going to be a big backlash. I disconnected.
I consider that level completed, as far as I'm concerned. So, you know what? We're moving past it.
5 hours later.
Well, my game tag came up.
Oh yeah, I see it there, bracket doing, yeah. Perhaps it will work. I'm debating on whether or not I want to buy one of these Alex plushies.
Did it do it?
I think it did.
Whoa, we actually loaded into a cutscene.
You know what? I bet where it starts in one of these. Oh no.
What is...
But I wouldn't be surprised if we're loaded directly into a cutscene that has something to do with why it won't work online.
That is a cool looking critter.
Oh yeah, Grapevine rules.
Oh look,
Relax.
the two finally
Better
meet.
not piss this thing off.
Demon.
Get it? It's Arby and the Chief, huh?
This one is machine and nerve, and has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk.
There is much talk, and I
Those teeth disturb me.
through rock and metal and time.
Rightfully so. Man, this looks a whole new world in the
talk,
HD.
and you shall listen.
Greetings. I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Council of Most High, Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer?
Okay, now we're getting into some serious Zerg territory.
Much to do. This facility.
Yeah, dude, like, despite all the problems we've had with this specific version of the game, it's Halo 2 genuinely has some pretty cool lore.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey!
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment, and this one's great journey are the same. Your prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence, but you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place
You ever just have a giant tentacle monster give you lip?
do not mistake their intent.
Not until now.
All will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your
I know it's
prophets
a
are
pretty
making
good ways
big
away,
mistake.
but
Your ignorance already destroyed.
if you're free on June 11th, we gotta watch that Starfield direct.
Harm another.
You will not.
I almost forgot about that.
I was just looking at well, I mean, it's the Xbox Game Showcase, but let's be real. I'm only here for Starfield.
Stop the keep
Absolutely.
from burning. But first it must be found. You will search one likely spot. And you will search another.
I hope nothing comes up and I can just enjoy all of Summer Games Fest problem free.
This ring will make us brothers.
June 8th, we're a month away.
It's gonna be good, man. We're gonna see SMT 4 and 5 come to PC.
I hope so, man.
What was denied us at the concert will be given from Jeff Keighley.
The release of the parasite was unexpected, unfortunate.
I wonder if that Summer Games Fest concert will be good. I know they got some like Elden Ring music there I'm pretty excited about.
A moment that all the Covenant should savor. For the sacred icon has been found.
Listen, man, so long as it's not
Our entry
Imagine
into the divine
Dragons.
Beyond guaranteed.
Yeah.
Great journey is not
Imagine Dragons
nothing.
did irreparable
Not even the
damage
flood
to
can stop it.
music as a whole.
I agree, Coldplay was already bad enough, but then
Kill the demon.
Imagine Dragons just took mainstream quote-unquote rock into a whole new level of cringe.
You are not wrong.
At least I will give Nickelback the credit of having a good vocalist, because
The faster you can kill those brutes,
you can
the
say what
better.
you want about the band, but Chad Kroger at least has a good singing voice.
Oh yeah. I don't even hate Nickelback. I just hate them because everyone else hates them and it's funny. Like, I don't like their music, but I think they're very inoffensive.
Hang on, let me see if I can do a neat little trick from here. I don't think you can invite players from a session. Are you still in the main menu?
Yeah. I'm looking at your game. I can't force join the game either.
That sucks. It actually sucks. Well, it does confirm one suspicion. It's not the game.
I mean, it is the game.
Well, not the physical aspect of the game, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It's it's the online component.
Oh, yeah. You're right. What sucks is that you can't take your progress over to the online. It restarts. We could probably just skip. I know it's not exactly the most excellent way to go about it. We could probably just skip Gravemind. You might have to run that one solo.
I think what I'm gonna do is, if Gravemind won't load, I'll probably just save whatever was left of the game and complete on my own at this point.
Yeah, we definitely, honestly, in the two or so hours we've played, we probably could have just had the game beat.
An hour and a half in, we easily would have gotten past these two stages. Oh, look at that. Name tags have popped up.
My music stopped too. I'm dead. I didn't even get a chance. It's just auto skips the cutscene now.
They don't have shield generators.
No, I actually manual skipped it, just in case.
Oh.
I mean, we've seen it anyway, so...
Oh, I'm dead again.
So, can you quickly catch me up to speed? What exactly have we missed from Quantity Zone, if you remember, story-wise?
I absolutely do not remember.
Does it actually, like, end with the Arbiter being captured?
I think so. The last time I played this game was whatever year this game came out. I never really replayed these campaigns as a kid.
Gotcha.
I was just there for the multiplayer.
Well, we get a new toy, the Brute Rifle, which it's got some cool rapid fire going on.
Oh yeah, I really like the Brute weapons.
Oh, I don't think so.
See, this is what you're missing out by being the Arbiter. You don't have a quirky AI companion.
Counterpoint. You have active camo.
Which way, Western man? Hologram AI waifu. Quotation marks, she loves you. Active camo.
I'm taking the camo personally, but that's just me. You do a lot of devious licks with 10 seconds of invisibility.
That is true.
Oh, you want me to pay my parking ticket? Nah.
It's that gif of the dude disappearing.
Yeah. What's that, landlord? It's time for my rent? I don't think so, pal. Then I just
Change
go
the
to
world, my final message. Oh damn, I just got sniped.
Oh, he was behind me.
You know, these bros don't mess around. They're pretty, chunky lads. I am intent on dual wielding this master weapon. Oop. But the brute said no. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty great flip you just did.
Let me get back up here again.
Hello, Golden. You are tuning into an absolute train wreck of a stream.
That's one way to put it.
It has been an hour and a half of us making absolutely zero progress in the game. Including having to skip one level.
Hey, no problem, Golden. If, like I said, it is a little messy. It's not the best, but it works.
So what happened was the last mission we ended on the quarantine zone. It just kept either desyncing us or outright crashing. So we decided to skip to Grave Mine, the one we're currently on. But for the life of me, we could not load at all. It took me going single player mode to eventually fix the situation. Temporarily. Because, by God, I have no guarantee that this will be a long-term solution.
I'm gonna play this cheesy. I'm just gonna sit up here. I disconnected. Oh, no, I didn't.
No, not yet. Ooh.
Did you accidentally hit tab?
No.
Oh, weird.
That was just a game.
Oh.
Just like now.
Oh, I don't like that it keeps doing that.
That shoulder tackle means business.
Oh, yeah.
Can't a man just regenerate his shield in peace for 5 minutes? Apparently not. I mean, I do appreciate us getting checkpoints after every wave.
Okay.
This would have been a good point in the game to have grenades. There we go.
Put me down on one of the pedestals near the door.
Oh, the pedestals near the door.
That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've got to take it from him.
Look at their rotate.
Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
How did your model become so high quality as opposed to the cutscenes?
What happened?
Cortana in game definitely looked graphically superior to her
Oh.
cutscene equivalent.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about my model. I was like, wait, what?
Golden, my friend, this collection alone has been enough proof for me, enough evidence to never ever trust 343 with any sort of video game project.
Nope. Halo Infinite's also a bust too.
Was Infinite as glitchy as this?
No, it wasn't glitchy or anything. It was just bad. It just wasn't a good game. I mean, imagine launching a game that was known for like Team Slayer as like the go-to game type, and not having a single Slayer game mode in the game. It was all objective game types, which is okay. I love Oddball. I think it's really fun, capture the flag. But sometimes you just want a deathmatch. Yeah, but it didn't have one for whatever reason. I need a gun. Out of there, I'm with everything with this plasma pistol.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I got my enjoyment out of the dual brute pistol for like 10 seconds.
I anticipate at least multiple more instances before this Halo 2 playthrough is finished golden.
You know,
Many
at the
more.
back of my mind, I also was preparing myself for some kind of nonsense, but not to this level. Tonight surpassed everything we've been through so far.
Right this way.
I don't know. I'm still a little more miffed about that one stage that we crashed like 3 times on walking into the final boss cutscene of the stage.
I've started to feel like an Frosty, a written apology at this point for roping him into this playthrough.
I'm only like, if it was a game series I didn't care about, I'd be cackling. But the fact that it's Halo, man, it hurts. A series that I wholeheartedly take the blame for gassing up the first 3 games. I ain't taking any credit for nothing after 4 though. I hate that game. But 1 through 3, heck yeah, dude. I used to think these games were the hottest thing around. I take full responsibility for these ones. I actually do kneel to Bungie. I'm glad they're having fun with Destiny though. Not my cup of tea, but hey man, I'm glad they're... I would rather see a company work on a game they enjoy than continue to be forced to the Halo lines where they wanted the story to end forever ago.
Like the Kojima scenario with Metal Gear.
Yeah.
I think...
Oh man.
What was the story with Metal Gear and Kojima? I think he was like sick and tired of it after 3 and wanted to bail it at that point, but Konami was like, nah, you gotta crank those games out, son.
And then gets mad at it whenever he wants to use some budget. Good old Konami. They really don't have anything since he left either. Not that I care about, at least. If they put out a new Castlevania game that isn't another collection, I know it'll be garbage. I know Kojima has nothing to do with that. I'm just using it as a example.
Well, they don't have Iga to carry the series either anymore.
Exactly. No Iga, no Kojima.
They lost all their big boys.
I hope Bloodstained 2 comes out and is, I like Bloodstained. I want to preface that before I say what I say. Liked it a lot. But God, I hope the new one's a lot more polished than the first one was. That game was really rough considering how much money it made and how long it was in development.
Are you talking about the 2D ones or the actually one he developed?
The 3D one. Yeah, the one he developed with Miriam. Because I enjoyed it, but man, that game was very rough around the edges. I actually have clips of it because I streamed my whole playthrough. My save corrupted on me multiple times during that game. And I had to start over a lot.
I feel for you. Thankfully I ran through Ritual of the Night without any issues.
Did you ever play the classic mode they added?
I think a little bit of it.
It's good. I finished it. It took me a couple hours to finish it. I think it's worth it. It's
cool. Let you put this on the record. That is a cool set piece ahead of us.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Independence Day kind of shit.
Did you play the 2D Bloodstained games?
I have. At least the first one I have played.
That's the only one you need. Second one sucked, man. First one, supreme game. Love it.
Remind me, what was bad about the second one?
I think the stage design sucked. They put a little too much emphasis on the character changing, and it kind of took away from everything. And one of the characters is a dog and a robot. I thought was just kind of dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly a series that tried to be kooky.
I think that's the wrong way. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't hate it. Like, it's not, I don't know, it just felt out of place. I want my Castlevania, or in this case, not Castlevania, or Castlevania at home.
Hey, at least Iga has long confirmed that Curse of the Moon is an offshoot and not to be considered canon, so...
That is true.
Everything that happens within that little confined alternate universe never happened.
Good old NT Creates, man. Usually they make it to the third game before it falls apart, but they only made it to the second one this time. Oh, sorry, good drink.
What has the dev made again? Besides Curse of the Moon?
I know them from the Gunbolt series. Azure Striker Gunbolt. Oh, come over here.
Was it the character from that game in Blade Strangers?
Pick up this brute shot. It's a cool weapon. He was in Blade Strangers. I tried him. He's pretty cool. That's your rocket launcher, or sorry, grenade launcher for this game.
Nice.
I love the brute shot. But yeah, did you play Blade Strangers? Did you like that game?
I did. It's jank, but
yeah,
Shovel Knight was fun to play as.
I'm surprised you said Shovel Knight. You struck me as an Isaac guy.
I was severely disappointed with Isaac because he was a completely gimmick-related character and not a good one either.
At some point, I feel like they leaned into the Isaac gameplay a little too hard for the character design.
See, that's the thing. Like, I respect that dev team a lot for making the characters so close to the source material. Like, they actually showed respect to the original properties. Right. But with Isaac, I feel like they just didn't have a good idea how to have him play.
There's another lift in the next room.
Like, in my eyes, he should have been like a heavy mix-up character.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna just be like just Faust. Just he just throws random items or something like he would get power.
Oh yeah, just even make him like a pure zoner. That would make sense gameplay-wise. But no, it's like you have to set up these weird combos, which don't even do a whole lot of damage in the first place. Have you ever checked out the 1001 Spikes dude that he added later on?
I didn't get to play him, unfortunately, but I watched JoJo lab him around a little bit for me. I think he looks awesome, and I love 1001 Spikes, and I would love to play him, but that netcode, man, it's not perfect.
Oh yeah, that was rough to get into.
Definitely my favorite character in the game, though.
It had such a bizarre cast of characters when you think about it.
It did.
Shovel Knight, Isaac, the two
Umar,
Cave
Collison.
Story characters mixed in.
Curly
and what's his face?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember his name.
No. I forget what's the Cave Story bro called.
And, Gunvolt. Who else was in that game? They had the OC character.
Yeah, there were a couple of OCs specifically made for the game itself, including the Sophitia function.
Yeah. Was she the OC?
No, she was among the original cast.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block. I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards. Quietly.
Ma'am, I am not playing this like a stealth mission, let me tell you. I say that as I assassinate this brute. I'm not huge on fighting games these days, to be honest. Like, I still have some passing interest in them, but I'm not, like, overly keen and getting out of my way to enjoy them anymore.
Buddy, you and me both. I haven't really enjoyed fighting games since the release of Street Fighter V. Like, that was the game that made it clear. Though that and, like, Strive and everything that came after made it,
I
very
got a little
clear.
kick out of KO15, and that's about it.
Oops. Let me get this guy. I never was a KOF fan, so that was a negative for me anyway.
The Marines are just inside. Careful of the guards.
Let me ask you a question, Sean. You would know. Can you do throws not exist, or did throws not exist in Mugen?
They were present.
Okay, because I seen somebody yesterday on my Twitter I follow was like, "Oh, we figured out how to code throws in Mugen." I'm like, "Was this not a thing? What did he mean by this?"
I mean, throws are a feature by default. Even Kung Fu Man has a default throw, so I don't know what this dude is about, unless he means like... I mean, no, because if you're coding a grappler, then you can easily add command throws, so I have no idea what he's going on about.
Let me look at his tweet again. Oh, never mind, I'm back. I'll check it after this. I seen it, I was like, there's no way. I was like, I'm sure I've seen a throw in here. And whoever's got that brute shot, I don't know where they're at, but they are messing me up.
Right here.
Yeah, I said I did it. We figured out how to code throws in Mugen. Like, what do you mean? What does this mean? What did he mean by this? This
I
was
took
a tweet from
a
last
brief
night.
glimpse of this map in Agility mode. It gets incredibly purple.
Oh, you are very ballsy for swapping. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that tab button.
For a split second, I forgot all the ordeal we've gone through.
Has my pain meant nothing to you, Sean?
Bad Mr. Frosty's undying.
I don't know what pedestal we're supposed to put her in. You could grenade jump with these things too, by the way. It's just hard when there's a ceiling above you.
I'm sure a lot of people got kicked out of that in online sessions.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. If you have an overshield, you can do it with a rocket for way more. Maybe it's up on the second floor? Maybe you weren't supposed to come all the way down? Oh yeah, here she is.
It's a nice little space prison area, I'll give him that. It's got some cool ambience too.
Chief's hunting a prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it.
For a minute.
One more group of Marines to go, Chief.
We released these Marines just so they could die for us.
They won't make it home.
I mean, it's better than getting stuck in a prison cell for probably the rest of their lives.
Chief, come to the
True.
lower level. More guards, get ready.
Bam! Hey, get ready now.
So I think you may have postponed it. When is the code vein started, Sean? When are we going full anime?
I'm not sure, really.
Fair answer.
It all depends on how my schedule turns out for the upcoming week, because I don't know if I'll go live tomorrow.
Right.
And if I do, then
That's all
I'd
Marines.
prefer to
Good
sneak
work.
in a Postal 4 session if I have the opportunity. So maybe during the upcoming week sometime we can get some Code Vein going on.
Godspeed, brother.
We'll get out of here the same way we came in, the central grav lift.
Quavla.
Whoops.
I am going to stream 4 hours of character creation and you will enjoy it.
Oh man. Hey, that's what that game's good for, though. I can't knock that.
Did you see all those weapons just casually
Yeah.
load in? Like Gary's mod spawned assets?
Sean, were you a Gary's mod player?
This might surprise you, but not really.
Clear. Step
I
on
wasn't
in.
either. It's fine.
I never really got into actually playing Gary's mod. I enjoyed all the content pumped out of it, for sure.
Right. I tried it. I don't know. I just couldn't find any servers that was fun, or just didn't really. I don't know. I didn't enjoy trying to make things on my own either.
It's a very specific kind of gameplay that's... It's more akin to playing The Sims, in a sense, where you're basically just acting out God. And you have to craft your own fun.
Yeah.
Well, that is unless you boot up one of the custom game modes. In which case, Gary's mod just straight up turns into the old school equivalent of Roblox.
There's a sword here if you want it.
I would love to acquire it if I was not getting shot at. We may have committed a grave mistake. Oh, these Marines are British.
Oh no.
God save the king, lads.
We've already had a long enough day. I don't need to make it worse on either one of us.
I still find it peculiar that you can actually use the zoom feature while equipping a melee weapon.
Yeah. I guess it's just supposed to be his visor zooming in.
No warrior forget his oath. Thou in faith you keep us safe.
Oh!
Fix on truth just outside this tower, Chief.
I could do this all day.
Oh.
Oh, I got just moved.
Chief, welcome to the big time.
Yeah, I'll be taking that. Thank you.
The elites have failed to protect the prophets. And in so doing, all our lives at risk. Let no warrior forget his oath. Thou in faith you keep us safe whilst we find the path.
I've got a fix on truth just outside this tower. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
That was me.
Need some carbine ammo.
I've got the dual brute pistol, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with this loadout for a while. Especially since we got these two gentlemen.
Oh, there we go. 72 rounds. I'm dead, by the way. I like how casual the music is for this fight.
Yeah, just a little bit of whimsical nonsense.
With my blessing, the brutes now lead.
Ah, he has genocide. Tiki.
They ask for your allegiance, and you shall give it.
You wouldn't believe the number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me.
Where did
Not
my
to worry,
carbine
it's pretty
go?
sloppy stuff. I guess they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their
Oh,
network from the
oh, there it is.
inside.
Got it. It was like in the geometry.
I don't know why, but this music is giving me Eurythmic vibes.
Yeah, you're kind of right. Hey, Sean, guess who's out of the map? Finally! This is the first time we broke the game in a good way.
They just reminded me how I went out of bounds in Postal 4. And I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get back to the main area.
That was so good, though. I'm trying to get this guy in the jetpack.
I almost made the same fate as you. Through an object spinning in high velocity.
Don't worry, I'm back. Oh my word. I got this melting my health.
The Covenant just destroyed 2 of their own ships. And
That
I'm hearing
beam
reports
rifle.
that small arms fires throughout their fleet.
Creatures of the Covenant, the path is broad and we shall walk it side by side.
It's actually really easy to get up here. You got a hunter on your tail. I'm trying to get him.
This hallway that I'm currently in is a very nifty looking liminal space.
Oh yeah.
It has also taught me that even the Covenant are fans of plants as interior design.
Slip space rupture. It's in Amber Cloud.
Let's go!
I like how the brutes just like bullying that grunt.
Very in character for them. Hey, we're back at the same set piece we left.
That's the one.
Now that I have a good look at it, it almost looks like something out of the Matrix. Which, given the time period this was made in, is a very apt reference. And they have this little weird indoor gardens, which serve zero practical purpose.
You look at these gardens and the only thing you can think of is it serves no purpose.
Ah yes, every day I finish my shift I come to meditate on this rock.
Oh, oh, oh! Oh my gosh, why do they do so much damage, man?
Heroic mode, apparently. Well, that's a little cool. Attention to detail. Even back in the day, they could do some tricks with reflection. Like if you look at this bridge, it has sort of a reflective surface.
Oh yeah, it's like the lights coming off of it.
I am a big fan of. We didn't have the technical means back in the day to replicate the authentic thing we're trying to emulate, so we did our best with the technology available.
Right.
Especially if they managed to pull it off convincingly.
Got a brute waiting over here. I wonder if I can snipe him. There we go.
At this moment, the councillors gather on Halo to see the icon safely placed.
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
There are those who said this day would never come. What are they to say now?
Once the towers are cleared, we'll drive them from the lower districts.
Are we witnessing class wars within the Covenant?
Something like that.
Get a better weapon. I think these pistols are gonna cut it.
Just 4 shots, man. I had full health.
Damn.
Oh, that brute's going to work. For me, it was. I know Sloth was having trouble too. I seen they were having some issues with their something. I don't remember what it was. I seen a post about it though. Oh, I didn't want your gun with that sword.
I have listened to the order, and it confirmed our deepest hope. The great journey begins with Hela.
The elites are falling back to the mausoleum. Fools! Their arbiter can do nothing for them now.
Oh, those brutes are going crazy on those old grunts.
I almost feel bad for the underdogs. But hey, they
Nature
don't.
is simply healing.
They don't call them brutes for nothing.
That is for sure.
Look at this man twitching at an accelerated rate.
If you reload while you're swinging your sword, it just cancels it. You just mash the 2 and he just freaks out.
Them's the threats.
Am I going back the way we came? No, there's no way. He just looks
We did
like
hit a checkpoint, so seems like we're making progress. Although the Sorta does have the library feel going on with the repeated regions.
no flood, so it's better to me.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as aggravating. At least they've learned their lesson in that sense.
Oh, no doubt.
Did you zip past these two brutes?
Oh, did they not chase me? I was gonna pull them all in here.
No, they're just kind of standing confused here. Well, used to until I kill them. Never saw it coming.
Is that a Persona reference? I want my carbine back.
The average state of an Atlas fan.
So you're not saying it wasn't? Oh, overheat, overheat. Oh, here he comes!
Well, it's like you said at one point. I've played one SMT game, I'm technically now part of the Atlas family.
It's true. Next thing I know, you're gonna play the old Atlas Game Boy game. I can't remember what it's called. Some kind of like beam adventure game. It's a puzzle game. The name slips me right now. It's okay though. It's not a bad game.
Frosty signs in one night, sees me streaming Soul Hackers 2.
Ooh, I did that so nobody else has to, and it was probably the worst 40 hours of my life that year. 2022 wasn't the best year, but that was still the lowest point of it.
You know what? Fair enough. That's what I keep telling myself playing all these terrible games.
Buddy, we've went through 2 bad ones back to back. One day we'll play good games.
Well, I would consider MDK passable, despite its shortcomings.
Oh, sorry. I mean, just specifically in co-op, we went
yeah.
through 2 bad games back to back.
Yeah, we gotta step up the ante, I feel. We need to return to our origins, play Minecraft Dungeons.
Hey, you know what? If I had Game Pass still, I wouldn't be against it.
It's only on Game Pass, isn't it? Like, it doesn't go to Steam
I think so.
version. Otherwise, hell
That
if.
that new Minecraft game wasn't very good, apparently, so we can skip that one.
Ooh! I got jump scared by Cloak Elite.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them over there. I got you though. Ah! That is true. I'm very excited for EO. I probably won't start a 3rd wizardry scenario until after EO, so I don't have to split up between two big games. Oh, I don't have a grenade. I think I might be dead again. I ran in there, looked down to throw a grenade, and boom.
I'm actually impressed I managed to survive so long using the old-fashioned strategy of initiating infighting between opposing factions.
Where's my sniper at? There we go.
Do we potentially have any good co-op material in the near future? Like games-wise?
Honestly, I don't think so. Not that I know of, anyway. Not in terms of, like, new releases. Unless Bolt Gun has it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna pick Bolt Gun up at launch.
You know, I've been trying to adhere to my policy of being more restrained when it comes to buying video games, and then I ended up buying the Humble Souls-like bundle, and also copying a few titles in GOG.
Oh no! I'm glad you said that. I need to check that sale now. Is it still going on?
Should be.
Okay.
I mean, I got both MDK titles. Giant Citizen Kabuto, which was made by a couple of the MDK devs. And I also have a very peculiar strategy game that Seth reviewed a while back, Alien Nations.
You Europeans and your strategy games.
What can I say? I am shit at them, but they're fun. I am not gonna lie, though. We Polish folk, we love our professional Heroes 3 circuit.
Oh! 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 No! 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 I will res you. There we go. We are not getting sent back to that last checkpoint.
Well, thank goodness the hunter is dead.
I shrimply refuse.
I hate to say it to you, Frosty, but it's actually very complicated.
I want an Acrylian chance to not be complicated.
Born to Krill. The world is flounder.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. Well, he somehow got me. We killed each other at least. My sniper's still over there? Yeah.
Two Needlers seem like a very good combo. Which is why I'm gonna stick to them.
You might consider sitting this one out.
Yeah, sure.
Let's enjoy the fireworks.
Oh, you're about to get DMCA'd so hard for this?
What, are they actually gonna play licensed music?
Yeah, this is a Breaking Benjamin song.
Oh, is this the bit you were talking about?
Yeah.
I can hear it.
I love this song, dude. It's not good.
Alright,
but I love
listen.
this song.
As long as we keep talking over it, it's fine.
Oh my god, you can... I don't want you to switch. Oh, it's not the vocals version. You're good.
Oof.
For some reason, the HD version takes this song out. But they clearly still have the rights because they play it here.
Huh. Licensing sure is a interesting field. Listen, what I've learned from years of streaming is that if you play an instrument of licensed music and it's MIDI, usually you're safe.
Oh, I like how that's been people's like go-to on YouTube lately. You may have noticed it too. To play like the song they like, but the cover in the Super Mario sound font.
I did. I have actually listened to the couple of Nirvana albums and Alice in Chains done in the Mario sound font, and let me tell you, Dirt by Alice in Chains is brilliant because they actually use Mario's voice for a couple of
oh, that's awesome.
vocal bits.
It's the commander.
I got my hands on Fruity Loops again to try and mess with that, see if I can do it.
They'll need your help.
Do they actually use a particular kind of software to do those songs?
I think you can do it with Fruity Loop Studios, but there's like plugins and stuff where you get that way you use that sound bank. But that's as much as I know. I haven't really got to dig into it yet.
What I find the most haunting about those renditions is how much genuine they sound, like actual Mario level music.
Oh yeah. Especially some of those. I got you back. There's someone redid the entire Ride the Lightning album, and I'm like, man, that could fit. That works.
When you listen to Master of Puppets in the Mario 64 soundtrack, that intro just kicks off like a Mario level. Doom. Dun dun.
Oh. Uh-oh, I'm dead. You're stuck. You're totally dead. That plasma was stuck on your foot.
This way, Chief.
This way, Chief. Man, I guess it's not really related to Halo, but did you see Aerosmith announced their farewell tour today?
No, wasn't happening.
I don't remember exactly when it starts, but there's a couple shows in Ohio, which is like a 5 or 6 hour drive. I'm tempted to maybe go just to...
Is it just a US-based tour? Or are they going to do a worldwide?
They might do more dates in other places, but right now I only see North America and Canada venues, locations. I'm not even like a huge Aerosmith fan, if I'm being honest with you, but I would like to see them before they hang it up.
Oh yeah, that's like been my mentality the past couple of years, just going to concerts. Well, besides being, you know, a fan of their music.
Right.
But we're just at that point where that generation is slowly collapsing, phasing out.
It's true, man.
So we gotta take advantage. That's exactly why I'm heading for that Billy Gibbons event.
I'm hoping that before long Maiden announces another tour. Like, there's a lot of bands I'd be sad if I missed, but they're the one that, like, I will actually be devastated if I don't see.
They got Johnson. Oh no.
The hopes of all the Covenant rest on your shoulders, Chieftain.
My faith is strong.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a minute that Prophet was holding a vape.
Oh, man.
Well.
Scream of agony.
Let him be.
That's one of them down.
The great journey waits for no one, brother. Not even you.
Gentlemen, it was with great pleasure that I would like to announce we beat a level tonight. It has been only 2 hours and 30 minutes. Was it worth it?
Absolutely not.
I agree. This rendition of Halo 2 is kind of poopy.
Honestly, I think we would have had a better time parsecing with the Xbox simulator.
I'm inclined to agree with you because not even the input delay native to Parsec would have made the online experience as miserable as this has been.
Oh yeah, because if you like, I still have extreme input delay where they're not dedicated servers, and I'm connecting all the way to you over there. It's a pretty good input delay. It's rough.
I mean, for an FPS, it wouldn't matter as much, but when you're trying to net play fighting games, yeah, that sucks for player 2 for sure.
Oh, I don't know if we gotta go this way. I was just seeing an opportunity to maybe break the game.
Just throw them over the edge.
You know what? I kind of miss these nature-themed maps.
I do too. I think they do actually these.
It was pretty
nice
good when they
scenery.
do tropical kind of environment.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You know what's even funnier? I got an achievement dropped as we crashed. My patience has not been tested this much in a long while. The only positive I see so far is that we were able to load in the first place. You know you're in for a good time when you have to actively seek out the positives.
Oh yes. I should have pulled up an audiobook to start listening to in between these matches because I could have went through like an entire novel. Probably anyway.
I could probably read through an entire canto of the Divine Comedy during these loading screens. With ease. By the way, I'm actually not far off from finishing that book. Like, I just started Paradiso today, the final act.
Oh, nice. I think we disconnected.
No, I think...
I'm in the game.
No, I'm in here.
Oh, okay. When I hit the button and I only see my name in the lobby, it worried me.
Brutes have betrayed us. The counselors.
Whoa.
That shoulder tackle gets me every time.
Oh! Wow, he almost pushed me off the edge. I didn't kill him. He's still down there somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Imagine if Halo had secrets Doom style, and also the same fashion you had to use brute tackles to prop you up into inaccessible places like a Revenant fire pillar, Archvile fire pillar.
It actually, well, it used to. It doesn't in this version because the skulls are just unlocked, but that's how you used to get skulls, was find them in like out of bounds and secret places and stuff.
That's pretty based.
It used to be really, really fun to go look for them, but I'm really actually upset that they just give them to you now. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes this version made.
One of many mistakes.
That is for sure. Like, it wasn't like put your face against the wall and like activate a hidden door type things, but they were there and they were really cool. I don't know if they're still in this version, but there were a lot of like out of bounds secrets and stuff. They had like pictures of the devs hanging out outside of the map and stuff. It was really cool.
That's
like,
the kind of aesthetic I'm actively looking out for in my video games.
After we finish the stream today, I'll pull up some. I know that Halo 3 had some. Oh, that's a friend. Halo 3 had some really good ones, but they were in just in like random multiplayer maps. Raise the alarm. Oh! They got a brute shot over there.
Good grenade.
I'm back.
There you are. Welp, it's all up to you, my friend.
No, I got you. There we go. I got you.
Every single time you get to see platforming done in third person for a native shooter, it's no wonder that they lock it to first person.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, for me, it was whenever I started playing Oblivion in third. Ooh, I thought it got me. Ooh. For me, it was when I played Oblivion in third person for the first time. It didn't look good.
I would dare to say any Elder Scrolls game looks incredibly jank in third person, especially when you're trying to jump. Surprisingly, whenever I'm also playing through Postal 4, I would rather just do the weird platforming bits in first person rather than look at that very glitch-looking model
Oh yeah,
prancing around.
no doubt about it, because it just it's there. It's an option.
The movement doesn't look natural at all.
Nope, I'm bringing you back. I am tired of doing this variant. We need to just finish this and be done with it for good.
we need closure, so after this horrendous experience, we can dig a grave and forever bury this rendition of Halo 2 10 feet under forever.
We're throwing them both in there, man. The original can go too. We'll bury it right next to CE and 4. And Infinite and 5.
Eventually the whole collection will land there. It's going to be a time capsule, never meant to be unearthed.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Somebody was in here. Whoa, there's a brute there. I didn't see him.
Hey, it's me. Okay, it gets hit once, just plops dead.
I got you. We didn't hit a checkpoint yet. I definitely make sure I got you.
So glad you could join us.
Phew.
Oh god, I fell all the way down.
At this point, whenever we're facing even a single angry gorilla man, I start sweating.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, I fell all the way down to the bottom of there. Be careful. I've got the bad explosion. Ugh.
This sure is a difficulty spike we're experiencing.
It's something, buddy.
The moment the game introduced brutes, the kitty gloves came off.
I just don't know what killed me just now. I turned around, didn't see anything. Alright, watch this. I'm about to do a pro gamer move where I go invisible. I'll get us to stack on checkpoint. You watch. One way or the other.
We like ourselves some speed runs around these parts.
Oh yes. Hey, my rule of thumb is the same way I look at it, like when I'm playing a Souls game. If I've done it once, speed running through it's fair game. You better believe I'm not killing all those enemies like on the run back to Gwen or something. We're running by those Black Knights after the first one. You're on your own, by the way. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. I'm back.
I don't think you're the only one who's noticed the possibilities that cloak offers. Whoops.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I remember Talif was reminding me, like, yeah, these are the easiest missions in the game. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're not using the cloak. Now I see why.
We've been handicapping ourselves this whole time.
Literally the entire time.
Well, except for the bits that were literally out of control.
That is true.
This is actually a little easier with 2 people because one of us can run ahead and
Right.
attract all the attention while the other zips through.
Godspeed, buddy.
Oh, I was already long dead.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure I activated my cloaking mechanism, but still got obliterated.
I wouldn't be surprised if those ones there are like hard coded to see through cloak since they're at that door. Ooh. Hey, you're back.
I felt that one. My heart skipped a beat. Alright, fuck it.
Tear him up. He's going ghost.
I was going ghost. But hey, on the plus side, I attracted all the attention so you could make the getaway. This is clearly a section meant for automobiles, but we don't care about any of that.
No, I can't cloak a ghost.
Now, if you could, that'd be a different story altogether.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome if you could do that.
Alright, here I think we're gonna have to, at least one of us, hop on the ghost to attract some attention of theirs.
I think
and you know what?
We might be alright.
I'll play the scapegoat.
Godspeed, buddy.
In a blaze of glory.
Oh, they got you that quick?
Yep.
Holy
I mean,
crap,
we're
that's a lot of
talking like
damage.
4 brutes stacked
Alright.
together.
We haven't checkpointed in like 10 minutes. What is this game's problem, dude?
I don't know.
Maybe the tech wants me to
Answer
say
me
the
this:
ghosts.
what is this game? What isn't this game's problem?
You got me there. The multiplayer. That's the only good thing about this game at this point.
Technically, we are a multiplayer. May I remind you?
You got me there. The deathmatch is the only good thing. Yeah, I'm not doing that in Ghost. Forget that. I'll just have to play it a little safer with my cloaking.
Now, Frosty, if we could get you to recreate some of that game-breaking magic you're so known for.
If I had a sword, I could totally get out of the map here.
Just skip right to the exit. I believe in you.
It's kind of lame how they like always know where you're at as soon as you're not invisible. Like they don't even have to see you; they just know you're in the area.
Hard-coded AI. I'm gonna wait back here. I'll let you run a little further so I can possibly hijack a vehicle. With a very strong possibly.
There's not a lot up here, so I am going to drive this ghost down.
So far, so good. Played them like a fiddle, but now comes the tough part.
I'll stay right here in case you blow up. You can respawn. Then I'll try my ghost and see if I can get it.
It definitely helps if you take the elevator bit.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta be quick about it, otherwise those brutes down there will make quick business of you.
Oh, I disconnected. No, I didn't. Ooh,
no.
It halted for a few seconds, man, completely. Well, they didn't kill me, but they shot up my ride, that's for sure.
Oh. Every time. Hey, at least we hit a checkpoint. That's what matters in the end.
Ah, there's two wraiths over here.
I say 2 raves too many.
I got one of them. I'm about to have one of them. Oh, he splattered me, dude. I should have had it.
I saw that.
I thought we hit a checkpoint shot.
I mean, I thought we did.
I thought we hit a checkpoint, man. Oh man.
Jesus, why does this last so long?
This game sucks, man.
Like, good God, you expect people to get through all of that? In one sitting?
No deaths. Nope. None of that. Really makes me think cloaking up and running by things a lot in the Arbiter stages are like supposed to be what you do, because there are just so many enemies, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, this has proven to be a sensory overload. There's way too much going on here.
Whoops.
Well, all we gotta do is not die.
It's that shrimple, man. Let's not get ourselves grilled here.
Your octopinion is discarded. Shark my words.
Trying to think of the best way to approach this. Since this place definitely does not give us a checkpoint.
Whew. Somehow I caught up with you.
Got these brutes stuck on a rock.
I am grateful for this unintended glitch.
Okay, we got the wraiths. Oh, no, there's more brutes. Whoa! Man, he's got an arm on him. I am completely out of ammo with everything. Alright, I'll try and infiltrate.
Oh, they got the Wraith coming after me.
We did hit a checkpoint.
God bless. We did.
Okay. I was too busy trying to make sure I didn't get hit by those brutes. Oh, I'm cooked. Be careful. 2 more brutes in that room we gotta go in. Oh. Thank goodness it immediately respawned me. I love how our companion AIs are complete garbage compared to the things we have to fight.
As long as they make good bait, I'm fine with that. You know what? I'm actually happy to see a human shotgun, because at least I can kill brutes in 2 clean shots now.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. Look at this stack. It's almost like we're about to get into a boss fight.
Perhaps.
I don't like your tone, mister.
It's hard to say, man. This might be a boss fountain. It looks like it could be. I fell off. Oh my god, I gotta run all the way back. I'm coming. That sucks.
I just love respawning and immediately getting booty blasted.
Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about what I just did.
I saw that.
Well, I tried to cut a corner, and that's what I get.
The speedrunning community does not endorse that kind of sloppy behavior.
Not at all. Instant jib, man.
I was killed as I was dismounting the tank and almost clipped through the floor. It was glorious. But on the bright side, the Wraith is down.
Oh, it's back.
Is
he
it?
Doesn't know. Yeah, you don't hear it?
Wait, did we both die and get sent back?
Oh, we both died.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I thought respawn next to you. That compartment we've gone through. Legitimately, it's not that simple.
That should have got the Wraith!
It did? Oh, yeah. Whatever you just did, I am very grateful for.
I was turning this game into Thief.
By the rings, Arbiter. The counselors, are they
Murdered by the brutes.
vile, slow beasts? The prophets were fools to trust them.
And now they're dead. Well, one of them is. On the positive side, only 2 maps left.
This is still the same map, bub.
Is it?
Yeah, this is still Uprising.
Then why are we loading into something called High Charity?
Oh, we may have just desynced because mine still said Uprising.
For all accounts, you are still in the lobby with me. At this point, nothing surprises me anymore. This is the most baffling netplay experience I've had in a minute. And another on my friend list. Boots Up Idol Showdown.
I think they made the right choice. I would probably play Idle Showdown over Halo at this point.
None of you will be left.
At least the net play works.
But at what cost?
Structure in the center of the city. It's a
Not playing this game.
And Truth is heading straight for it. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand.
Would you rather sell out your dignity or your sanity?
My dignity any day.
He can activate the ring.
If he does,
Listen, man, I've played
detonate
Bloodborne. I know what happens when you lose your sanity.
The blast will destroy this city and the ring. Not a very original plan, but we know it'll work.
Playing through free for free online is just putting yourself in a constant frenzied mode.
It's true.
Well, it is now officially considered and confirmed canon. The Flood do not know how to drive.
Flood-controlled dropships are touching down.
God, why'd it have to be Flood? I love these bullet sponges that kill you in one hit.
I don't actually know, Golden. Is there a way to check on the Steam page, maybe?
There's a conduit connecting this tower to the ship. Head back inside. I'll lead you to it.
Although I will add something funny related to Idle Showdown. Apparently one of the VTubers featuring it played through it. And she offered some free voice lines for the dev to use.
Oh wow.
Because if I recall correctly, pretty much the dev operated on the clips they took from random out of context clips.
Oh.
And she basically just like, okay, I will give you free samples so you can use at your leisure.
That's really cool that they did that, but on the flip side, that may have just set a precedence for everybody else in the game to feel obligated to do it now.
I hope.
I'll tell you what, that's their problem. Everyone's just gonna go into their streams and beg.
Has ever withstood our might. The floods too shall fail.
I'll do what I can to slow the launch sequence. There's something inside the ship, a presence, fighting back.
Listen, if they want to infight, I'm letting them infight.
I feel like every modern sci-fi game needs a round circular structure with a lot of platforms surrounding it. I mean, to their credit, it's a cool aesthetic.
It definitely works.
You know what, this sequence actually feels kind of like a Quake 3 map.
Quake 3 without the soul.
And with less jump pads.
Yeah. Do you like Quake 4?
I never really played Quake 4. All I know from it is the CV video.
Gotcha.
I will say this, however, it does look like better use of the Doom 3 engine.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know how to say this not disrespectfully, but it's the Doom 3 of Quake.
It's okay, my man. Doom 3 does not deserve any sort of respect.
Like, it's very different. It has its weird little fan base. The only difference between Doom 3 and Quake 4 is I don't hate Quake 4. But I'm much less of a Quake fan than a Doom fan, so it doesn't hurt me as bad to see it.
Yeah, it just comes to show that when you grow up with a particular IP, you care for it infinitely more than all the other ones you pick up at a later date in your life.
Oh, yes. Quake 4 was actually the first Xbox 360 game I ever owned.
Have you played the previous Quake games prior?
I had played a little bit of Quake on my friend's computer. That's why I was hyped up for it. I didn't have access to a lot of PC games back then, and I didn't play Quake 64, so I didn't really have a huge background with Quake. But when I bought my Xbox, I had a choice of 2 games at the time. It was Quake 4 or the King Kong game, the Percy Jackson's King Kong game. I think I made the right choice.
Telef, let me tell you, Frosty has made the proper choice
up,
of
Telef?
not deciding to go live tonight. I am taking the hurdle on my own shoulders of this absolute travesty of a stream.
Well, I was gonna stream tonight, but honestly at this point I really just want this game to be done with. Like, if I ever play Halo again, it'll be too soon.
I feel like after the 3 months of break between CE and Halo 2, I'm gonna have to extend to at least half a year now for Halo 3.
We can just skip 3 on it. We can skip 3 if you want. We can just call it that, you know. I'm definitely gonna I'm definitely cutting it off after 3 though. I am not playing Halo 4, bro. That game, I hate that game.
A flashlight does indeed exist, but it's it kind of does not make a whole lot of difference, if you ask me. It's got that Doom-free quality to it if you're using that game as a comparative point.
Doom 3. The only thing I can say I look forward to in Halo now is never playing this game again. Like, I genuinely don't think I like Halo as an IP anymore. This has
I
been
will
the
say
least
this,
amount of fun I've ever
I
had.
am not ruling out free. I'm not putting it off the table, but with how different 2.9 has been to what we've been through in CE, you can expect just about everything from free. And that uneasiness is very worrisome.
I don't know how it hasn't respawned you yet. There's nothing around.
I am following you because I'm not dead.
There's nothing here. Was that going backwards? Did you turn me around? We went backwards.
Oh, now it's on me, huh?
Hey.
Mister, I've played this game.
I used to think this was a good game too. You can't take my word when it comes to Halo. Maybe I was right all along. Maybe Doom 1993 is the only good first-person shooter.
Man, we're really experiencing Frosty's midlife crisis early on.
We might be. I genuinely might believe that at this point.
Here's the funny thing, Golden. We've raised a valid point of playing Halo 2 through Parsec as being a better experience than what's going on so far. Sanctum 2. I'm gonna be honest, I have not played the Sanctum series.
It's do you know the gimmick of that? It's a pretty neat little game. Well, I don't want to call it a gimmick. Like, the big gameplay thing is that it is a FPS, but it's also a tower defense game.
Oh yeah, I remember the tower defense part. I didn't recall the shooter aspect though. Like, I thought it was a third-person action game. Maybe I'm confusing it with a different series.
I think I know the series you're thinking of, but I can't think of the name. I've played the games.
Nice clip through the elevator.
Yeah, Parsec would definitely be better because I have a lot of input delay anyway, since I'm connecting directly to Shunt and it's bad netcode and there's no dedicated servers. So like, It's like half a second between pushing something on my pad and it actually coming out.
Consider this. I have played Frosty. It's Street Fighter V with a silky smooth connection. Street Fighter V.
Brother, we played Grand Blue and it was totally okay.
Yeah? Delay-based netcode. Heck, Tekken 7 when we played together was better than this.
Yeah.
Any fighting game, really.
Brood and elite ships are engaging one another all around High Charity. I'm running out of options, Chief. I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
I feel bad for robbing you of the experience of just sponging into all these flood, but I'm sure you probably don't mind.
No, it's fine. We don't need any of that anymore. I've had my share of flood overload from the library.
I want to go on record. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It makes you wonder just how many kiddos were traumatized by that part of Halo 1.
Oh yeah. I definitely pushed it out of my mind. I do want to go on record and say every bit of slander I say about Halo and Halo 2 applies exclusively to the campaign. Multiplayer, still Kino. Forgive me, Sean. The trigger was right there.
Oh, it's fine. We only missed, like, what, 1,000 brutes to go through? At this point, we may as well enjoy Kino instead. Of which we had to skip through a bit. Particularly when the two got captured and suddenly they were in front of a giant talking tentacle.
Oh yeah, the Gravemon.
Yeah, that's still a thing, mind you. Alright. Last stage. So apparently we beat the part-time on High Charity thanks to your smooth zip zooming.
Yeah, that's the only way to beat the part-time. The fact that the part-time's that low, it just tells me they don't want you to fight all these things that they place in the game.
Or maybe they do want you to, except they're not going to tell you that there's a better way of handling this.
Yeah.
Don't you just love when video games used to be super vague and gave you absolutely zero hints as to how to proceed? Well, back at the back of their heads, they perfectly knew the optimal strategy.
What is that place where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the icon? The start of the great journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
I must get inside. Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
Now that is a chapter name, alright?
Oh yeah.
Me and the boys on the Saturday night.
Let's go. I'm just rushing us through this, by the way, brother. I'm so tired of this garbage. I think after all we've been through today, we've earned this ending.
Hold on, I got the perfect capture for what's going. Me and my friend escaping from life's problems. Oh, we're right now playing some Sigma grindset music.
Let's go, brother. That's not an openable door. I've done this. Oh, they blew our Spectra. All according to plan. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it.
All according to Keikaku. Translation note: Keikaku means plan in Japanese.
Oh no. You know, for the longest time, I'm gonna expose myself for being an idiot. For the longest time, I thought that was making fun of Kotaku for some reason. Because, like, you know.
You know, with all the drama going on about translations and current day localizers just being condescending assholes who want to shove in their own commentary, I would not be surprised if there was a Kotaku slip somewhere.
Man, I have my, I have some very opinionated opinions on that I won't sully your stream with, but it's definitely a situation that I hold dear to my heart. If I'm paying full price for something, I want the script, not what you think it should be.
Oh yeah, we had a discussion when Fire Emblem Engage become a pretty polarizing topic because of some... Well, admittedly, it's very dodgy dialogue. Yeah, but at that point, I would rather you preserve it and let the audience decide what they think of it.
Like, it's more of just a... I don't like the idea of some random dude, I don't know, telling me what I can and cannot ingest media-wise. Nobody gets to decide what's best for me except for me.
Exactly.
Alternatively, if you think it's weird, fair enough, I do too. But it doesn't mean it shouldn't be in the game. Those brutes keep coming, man. Then you've got some really, really stupid choices that isn't necessarily removing anything dodgy, but just dumb stuff. Never forget the other Fire Emblem controversy where they translated one line into "Rar" means "I love you" in Dragon because she's like a dragon girl or something.
Oh. Yeah, that's another myth of mine, like writing your own personal fanfics.
Yep. I seen a thread that was talking about how they feel like a lot of localizers are just failed writers, and I'm like, you know what? You might be onto something.
It always reminds me of that notorious moment in the Powerpuff Girls history where one of the writers made a character that's a self-insert of him.
Oh yeah, for the reboot, right?
Yeah. Like that's outright creepy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That should raise eyebrows. Look, if you have your own headcanon in regards to an IP, fine. But keep that to yourself, buddy.
Yeah, for real. Oh, look how far back we went. Huh?
I love how this checkpoint left me mounted on the tank. Wait a minute.
The Arbiter? I thought he was dead.
The hunters have come to our...
Oh, fuck. I was hoping I could bring the Brave with me. Somehow.
I'm waiting on my active camo. Okay, the hunters completely just got me killed. Thank you for not getting out of the way. Appreciate that.
Listen, Talif, where there's a will, there's... Okay, never mind. This ship is too fat to get in. The side wings are not gonna get through. Bummer. Exactly. Just get a grinder and peel them off. The further you go on, the more of the ship you have to take out. Shoot. Have you made it far into?
Oh! I'm here with you. Ah!
Watch out, watch out. We got a couple of brutes. Close proximity, that's not a good vibe.
Holy crap, wait till you turn that corner and see how many there really are.
I think we should let the Conjurers take the helm here.
I gotta get my door open. Gotta watch for Dad. He's not doing too good today. There we go. I'm back.
Sure is a hectic sequence. Alright, you two, get in there and take the turret down. Oh.
Forget that turret.
Thank you.
I'm good.
That is also an optimal solution.
We're just putting the camo to good use.
Skip a beat, more like skip a whole area.
I do think we gotta clear this area out. I don't blame you, Talif. Like, I feel like we wouldn't have made it nearly as far without abusing the active camo.
Of which we remembered pretty far in.
Yeah. It's... I'm dead. Be careful. It sure does be painstakingly grinding away at the massive hordes they throw at you.
But you know what? The old saying, better late than never, has never rung as true as now.
That's for sure.
Jesus, there's like
they're
4
all
that
there
is
stacked
stacked on
up,
the
dude.
door. Well,
That's all you, by the way. I'm dead.
guess we can chuck some nades. Cool. Hey.
Oh, that's the hunter.
Let's get some of our friends out.
Alright, here we go.
We need more meat shields to distract the AI.
We got a big dude over here. Yeah, there we go. I like how they shoot them like still after they're dead.
I mean, they done did them pretty dirty.
Oh yeah, no doubt. The elites definitely believe in double tap.
You don't like me, and I sure as hell don't like you.
But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring. We're all gonna die.
Arby is locked himself inside.
Well, I just happen to have a... Come on, grab a band key and give me some cover.
Gonna Wanna know what's coming?
An enemy of my enemy. This is like one of the only 2 bits in the game where you get to fly a Banshee.
Yeah, remember the Halo CE area where you had to fly the Banshee? It was horrible. In the snowy area?
Oh yeah, it wasn't intuitive figuring out where to go.
How do you like it?
Uh-oh. I gotta change my rides real quick. Gotta say, I am a fan of this Wild Wild West styled giant mechanical spider.
Oh yeah, dude. The Scarab's awesome.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Talif. Like, what can this Banshee do that the Scarab couldn't do 10 times better in terms of, like, protecting itself? Or,
listen,
I think I said that backwards. What can
it's the
this
fun
Banshee
that
do?
counts.
I guess so.
It's more about the idea of humans and the Covenant working together.
We got another Banshee on us. Oh, I'm almost dead.
I'm gonna need to find a replacement. Right, because this little bugger can even... Oh, it actually can still use nitro to an extent. Just not nearly as fast. I'm just spamming air tricks for the heck of it. It has very little practical use.
Oh, that other Banshee's gonna get me.
Stay clear of the door. Hey, bastard! Knock, knock.
Got him. Another Banshee. Oh my god. There we go.
Good thing I respawned just in time to see that awesome attack sequence. Now, how the hell am I gonna get over there? Say, Johnson, old pal, give me a ride, will ya?
I should be able to hit a point to spawn you in up here.
There we
Did that
go.
bring you? Yeah, we go.
We'll just write it off as a Uber lift.
Yeah, yeah.
Do not let the Arbiter into the chamber. The chieftain must complete his holy work.
Oh, that's not your shotgun I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm dead.
What's scarier than a brute? A brute with a shotgun. I like what you're thinking with the grenade spam.
If they're all gonna bunch up, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna die in 2 shots anyway. Alright, after I throw my grenades, I'm gonna run back. The way if you die, I can respawn you. I believe in you.
Do not let them enter the chamber. The chieftain must complete his holy work.
The way that one just bounced off a series of grenades. Alright, Frosty, you gotta retreat, buddy.
Say less. I went the wrong way. Oh, dude, I would just. I just want this game to be done. We have to beat this game, bro. This sucks.
Do not let them enter the chamber. The chieftain must complete his holy work.
At this point, I'm fighting to keep my composure.
Do not let them enter the chamber. The
There's way too many of them in here. Far too many.
I tried to beat them over there before they could shut the door, but we're just too slow.
Do not let them enter the chamber. The chieftain must complete his holy work.
Yeah, good thing we have options. Hmm. You know, if only we could get the one with the shoddy. Sure as heck hit a wall with this part. Whew.
It is easy. Take the icon in your hands. And do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you. Tartarus, stop. Impossible. Put down the icon. Put it down. And disobey the Hierarchs? There are things about Halo. Even the Hierarchs do not understand.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Here, Arbiter. What you say is heresy. Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively, the Seven.
Wrong! Not another word!
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in free radium at the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
Ooh, cold.
Journey has begun, and the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
A very heavy light bulb, mind you. I wouldn't be surprised if Johnson got a concussion after that exchange. Don't you just love when you miss the platform by a beat?
I don't know if I can spawn you back.
Charging sequence initiated. Primary generators coming online.
We'll shut them down.
Apology. Protocol does not allow me to interfere with any aspect of the sequence.
Then how do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go over the process.
Quit stalling.
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest that reclaimer
Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that fruit is dead.
Whoop. I think he's stuck.
Oh, is he? Let me come up there. Actually, let me kill these brutes. Alright, I'm coming up.
You're telling me you can't stop the sequence.
Oh, he looks like he might be stuck. You know what?
I'll take
take those.
Give me a direct answer.
I am what I want. The reclaimer should do it.
So do we actually have to kill him or just wait it out?
Yeah, it's like he'll get his shield took down soon. I don't remember what the trigger is to get the flag to happen, but at least we don't have to worry about him running around right now.
Yep.
Power generation phase complete. The installation is ready to fire. Starting final countdown.
We might just have to wait.
Kick that guy's ass.
And may I say, Reclaimers, it has been a pleasure to serve you both. Goodbye.
I am mildly curious if we can knock him down with melee. Well, that's my answer.
I hate you with every ounce of my life.
Wait. Oh, for a moment I thought he was just perma-stuck.
I need a better weapon. What do you got?
2 brute pistols.
Oh no, I was trying to take the carbine from Johnson, but it seems that you can't.
So,
Charging sequence initiated. Primary generators coming up.
what are you even
We'll shut them down.
holding?
Apology. Protocol does not allow.
This is no time to be playing war with imaginary weapons.
Then how do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go over the process.
Quit stalling.
Under more controlled circumstances, I would suggest the Reclaimer simply remove the index.
Oh, there you go.
Johnson, I'm on
He
it.
had his shield on for a second.
Tight, ma'am. Not until that brute is dead.
So is the trick to hit him in those intervals when the shield is briefly down?
Yeah. But he won't move.
I mean, that's good, right? Because Johnson can just snipe him freely now.
Sometimes he can do
whoa.
You're telling me you can't stop the sequence.
Reclaimer, please understand. Interrupting the wave generation process may severely damage the system.
Give me a direct answer.
I am Reclaimer should do what it does.
Where did he go?
He's up here with me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Come here. Let's get you in Johnson's sight.
Power generation phase complete. The installation is ready to fire. Starting final countdown.
Shoot him, Johnson, shoot him!
Kick that guy's ass.
And may I say, Reclaimers, it has been a pleasure to serve you both.
Sure is taking a sweet time with that carbine.
Is he stuck again?
I don't see him.
Oh, I see him. He's down here with that guy.
I'm actually very grateful for the fact that he's slow as molasses. Well, there you go. What was that run animation right there?
Don't worry about it.
I can't believe we destroyed Halo again. Or did we?
We truly were the Halo, comma 2.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Fail-safe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me...
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
Tune in next time in Halo 3 to find out.
Unknown classification. It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief.
It's him.
You mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Bruce
Sir,
Willis.
Finishing this fight.
Sir, entering blanky mode. We did it, boys. The nightmare is finally over.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I have gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
Oh, shoot, indeed. But what was Cortana doing with the Zerg Overlord? Well, you're just gonna have to wait for...
I actually lost connection, by the way, during
Halo
that last
3.
cutscene. I didn't want to say anything.
You know what? That's a very fitting end to this entire sequence of events. We're on a black screen currently, by the way.
Oh, my game's already crashed.
Oh, brother.
Well, that's enough Halo for one lifetime.
Mind you, everyone, we had to outright skip one level tonight, which refused to be completed by any means.
We restarted it 4 times.
Not to
5.
mention, from the get-go, 2 other levels that are single-player exclusive.
Oh yeah, you got to do this. You got to go back and finish Gravemind too.
No. No, I'm thinking good, Chief.
No, nope. You committed to this Halo 2 bit. You gotta see it through, bro.
As far as I'm concerned, this adventure has reached its conclusion. Thank you for suffering together with me. I appreciate your service to the cause. And your reward is my my sincere thanks.
Did your string crash?
Nope. That's just
I just see a full black. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be able to finish up Orcs and Elves tomorrow, Talif. Then I'll probably will move to solo FF1. I don't really know what else I want to stream right now anyway.
Yeah, meanwhile I'll see if I can squeeze in more Postal 4 and probably start Code Vein soon. With Halo 2 out of the way, we got more room to maneuver.
I'm just glad it's over, man.
I'll see you all in about 6 months when I gaslight Frosty into pretending this never happened, so we can start up a new Halo.
I can't wait to watch you stream Halo 3. I can't wait to watch that. I can't wait to watch that.
What do you mean, watch you stream? You're gonna be there, bud. You're gonna sit there in the co-op seat.
I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy watching.
Yeah, watching, he says.
That's it, man. We've suffered enough.
Now you know what I go through every single time I have to play through a painkiller game.
Alright. I gotta get some dinner. I'm pretty hungry.
Look, Talif, I appreciate your offer, but I think just the two of us carrying this burden is too many.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna be soloing it next time.
He's not weaseling his way out of this. Believe me, I'll find a way.
There's no weaseling. I made a promise, man. This is the year we do not play. We do not spend time on games that are not fun. You gotta join me.
I'll pretend we're playing through Minecraft dungeons and boot up this instead.
You know what? I'm cashing it in. You left me in Minecraft dungeons. I'm cashing my ticket in. I'm leaving you in Halo.
You know what? That's fair. At this point, I have no excuse to keep you hostage. You know what, though?
Oh, God.
Let's be reasonable. To Minecraft Dungeons credit, it was generally a good game besides that boss fight.
No,
Let us not sully Minecraft Dungeons' name.
Yeah, dude, no disconnects, no glitches, no nonsense. It's just Shun got filtered at the end. I had to beat it solo.
Microsoft does it again. Oh wait.
Oh, yes.
Wait a sec. It's not the first nor last time, Talif.
I'm gonna go get some food. Hey, you know, that game was very okay.
But to Frosty's credit, he did hold out throughout the entirety of 3 with me. And he could have said no.
I really thought I liked Serious Sam 3 until we beat it. I really thought I used to like that game. I don't like that game.
I used to as well, but, well... That was my Halo, basically. That was basically my Halo that eventually turned into Devil's Horns. And thank you guys for tuning in. See you on the next stream.
Take it easy, boys.